Your genes don't dictate your destiny. And therefore, genetic diseases are rare. Most of the diseases are epigenetics. Now, our genes have got sort of these switches that regulate the functioning and the expression of DNA. So you can think about these switches more like the light bulb dimmers, which can on, off, slow down, or amplify the expression of a gene. These dimmers and these switches, they dictate when these genes, when, where, how much, and in what conditions these genes are going to produce certain enzymes or proteins. And this is epigenetic markers. Epi is on top of the DNA. And these markers could be dictating as to which part of DNA is expressed. So the DNA in our body, mind is all same. So the DNA of the heart, kidney, liver is exactly same DNA. It's the epigenetic markers that switch off and on certain functions that dictates the life of this DNA, whether it's a liver cell or a heart cell or a kidney cell. Now, interestingly, most of the diseases, 90 to 95% of health problems, whether it's autoimmune conditions, cancers, to mental health issues, to allergies, intolerances, gut issues, most of them are originated from epigenetic markers being imbalanced. The good news is epigenetic markers come from our experience of life, from our environment, and therefore they could be reversed. So epigenetic markers could be caused from toxicity, pharmaceutical toxins, molds, viruses, vaccinations, emotional traumas, and just anything and everything from our environment could impact us. We are products of our environment. Everything that goes on in our environment has got huge influence on us. And this stress could be emotional trauma to a lifestyle factor, which could be a sedentary lifestyle, not enough of exercise, or not good quality of sleep, to having a traumatic relationship, or going through a divorce, or working in a very toxic environment. So emotional, psychological, lifestyle factors, traumas, toxins, all this from our environment and lifestyle translates into altering our epigenetics, which are these on and off switches on the DNA, which could switch the immune system into producing heightened inflammation, into producing an autoimmune condition, or tumor, or diabetes. And these epigenetic markers could be sort of built up over time. So let's say there was some stressor at the age of 5, and then a major accident that happened at the age of 10. Then in the work environment in 20s, there was a very dreadful work scenario or prolonged toxic environment. So all these epigenetic markers could accumulate into onset of a disease. Now, when we're working with epigenetic markers, we need to first identify what's the story behind it, what caused those epigenetic markers. And then using BodyTalk treatments, we are able to clear those causative factors. So BodyTalk treatments are all about listening to your body's unique story, listening to what is that story behind those epigenetic markers which switched on those diseases. Now, many a times, ancestral epigenetics could have a huge influence on your epigenetic landscape in your lifetime. So with BodyTalk treatment, it's all about listening to your body's unique story behind those symptoms, identifying what those stressors are, which could be emotional, psychological, toxins, heavy metals, vaccinations, allergies, and lots of different factors. And then coming up with a treatment plan to clear that emotional, psychological stress and helping the body to heal from inside out by using concepts for releasing the trauma, stressors, clearing the belief systems that would be amplifying stress, detoxification. We could be working with cellular repair treatment to correct the damage at the level of DNA and RNA. So it's about helping your body to heal from inside out. What could you do in your personal life, self-help, to take care of prevention of these epigenetic markers? It could be lifestyle, diet, nutrition, supplementation, to support you with any heavy metal toxicity or accumulated toxins from your environment. So generally, a good, healthy lifestyle would sort of help prevent these epigenetic markers. So it could be that somebody has gone through a major stressor, let's say a divorce or a bankruptcy, that created certain epigenetic markers. Now, similarly, if the person has gone for a meditation retreat or on a detox program, you could be reversing those epigenetic markers. So the good news is that we are not slaves to our genes. Our epigenetic markers are quite versatile. We could be impacted by our environment, and by changing our lifestyle, we can clear it too. And BodyTalk treatments are unique with addressing and listening to your body's unique story and helping your body to heal from inside out. So check out my website for more information. Thank you.